weren't even in the right century. Good morning, Ed Wallace. He's got a sports car that may be the solution to my looming midlife crisis.
Yeah, I don't think so, Tim.
Really?
Yeah, it's a great car. It's a new Subaru BRZ. It's just as you get to be our age, Tim, you notice how much effort it is to go way down to get in a car like this, way back out. The car's been out for a while. It is a joint venture between Subaru and Toyota. They sell one as a Scion FRS, and that one we've already reviewed. But I said up front, I thought the Subaru was the prettier of the two cars, no doubt about it. It has their Boxster engine in it, 4-cylinder, but it puts out 200 horsepower. Believe it or not, this is the first time a manufacturer has sent me a base price car. This one's $26,200, and it's nicely equipped. There we go. So, fairly plain dash, although it's nicely done. But at $26,200, this one even has a navigation system on it. Air conditioner blows super cold. Radio has a very good response to it. This one is a 6-speed manual transmission, but the last gearing, if you're doing 65 miles an hour, still puts you up at 3,000 RPM. And I'm thinking I'd like to see that ratio down around 2,400. You get a little bit better mileage, but it's meant to drive hard and fast and have fun on it. For parents who think they might buy their kids one of these, which I think that's where it would go. It even has traction control on it, so you can't get into too much trouble. The back side of it, there's your trunk. It's small, but it is functional for the size car. So, I first saw this on the showroom at Sewell Subaru. They had the first one around, but it couldn't be driven. And when all the lights were perfectly put on it, it had to be one of the most stunning cars I'd ever seen on a showroom, I kid you not. And I think it's this generation for what used to be the Opel GT 40-some years ago. Older people will appreciate that reference, young people can Google it. But the Scion FRS seemed to be a bit quieter. The ride and drive, it's a sporty car, but it's not breathtakingly great when you're in handling. And it shouldn't be at $26,000. So I did have one little complaint on it, and that was the noise level when I was driving it. I even got out a dB meter, and it was peaking out at 80. A whisper quiet car is 65, and a Who concert in the front row is 110. 80 was a bit loud for me, and that's where I think the Scion has it. But if you really want the looks of it all, it's a Subaru. They're only building about 5,000 a year. So the last statement I would make is, good luck finding one, noisy or not. With that, y'all have a good weekend.
It is a good-looking car, Ed. Thanks so much. You can listen to Ed on 570 KLIF tomorrow. His car column always in Sunday's Fort Worth Star-Telegram.